It is time again for the auction included. Is it? Yes, let's resume the game. And we are playing on the highest difficulty settings. Don't have any care packages. And we're trying an all achievement run, which is almost done, hopefully. And I think we're gonna irradiate a lot of seeds, like 3 of them. And doesn't sound like a lot, but if you want to mutate seeds in the auction included, you have to put some effort in, and you have to wait. You have to wait for the chance to fire, to proc. Is a bit rough, but that's fine. Then we have to land on 2 or 3 plantoids, and that shouldn't be that much of an issue. But that's also, well, that's just busy work, I think. We have to send a rocket, drop down 2 rovers, and then build a rocket platform. It is possible. So that's fine. The tier is being opened, and I did not save, so we get to see it again. Or just gonna look at other things while doing it. There's gonna be a meteor shower here, and we had this last episode. Good. Is the game loading up? Yes. Good. Current state locked. Do I have to wait this out again? Probably. Alright. So, we have a new farm. It's running fine, that's good. I don't think I want this crude oil here. Let's move it somewhere else. Just for kicks. Good. But, if you build something, should be building. It's gonna be pretty nice. If we deconstruct something, it's gonna be building. Good. What about the monument? Maybe we can build the head. Let's find out. The top, we need 5 tons of steel. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Metal refinery, what are we doing inside of this rocket? Oh, red pills, no. Consumables? Nobody should be using a red pill. No problem, we can click it. And we can click it again. Good, using red pill, and we can not prevent this from happening, but maybe we can prevent this from happening. And that. Possibly. Glitch me in. Good. And what we're gonna do inside of this rocket? Nothing. We're gonna change a crew. Or we did this already? Good. So we could move out. No, what are you doing with the red pills? That's a no. Well, I think the errand is in. And I can do nothing about it. Nobody's using red pills is allowed, but the game doesn't care. Hold on, what is this? I was so sure I clicked it. That's on a different planetoid, but still. Good, what about the artifacts? Somebody is cooking here for no reason. Make sure this is grounded. Good, large liquid fuel tank. We could deliver it from here. No. Let's do our standard thingy here. Gonna deliver it from the rocket. More ladders. Good. In the interior. Good. will this get pushed out here only when we're in space? That means we can flip the switch. Already. Good, and petroleum is gonna get delivered. But then, where are we going? Pustelona? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Regulera, there we have to visit. But first things first. Can we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes. We can send a rocket and we can drop down 2 rovers. There should be a rocket in space that is capable of doing so. This is a driller. This is also a driller. The colonizer will be doing it. Good. They fly there. And then fly back? Yes. But the temple tear opener is fully charged and the door is closed. Did this last time. Let's do it again. Yes, meteor shower. Bzzzt. This will protect us a little bit. There are gonna come meteors here and damage the rocket platform a little bit. That's alright. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if we get one. This one, no. Maybe we get lucky. Boom, we got lucky. Good. Nothing got damaged. That means we can open the door for when we come back here. I don't know if we're gonna come back here. Good. Disable auto repair and suppress. Gonna do this on everything here. But we can do this when we have the duplicants work on a project. This is done. We're refilling petroleum, good. Then a duplicate is coming home, they're probably gonna get irradiated. Let's view the interior. They're sleeping. 15 rats per cycle, mostly safe. So maybe they're mostly safe. Like the game says? Maybe. Let's put them on a regular schedule for waiting out things. Good sleep time here. Let's let them sleep. And be idle for work shifts. Good. 4 hours in the day. Yes, we're running. 1.9 cycles and we're back. Hey, and we never checked on the planetoid whether niobium is being produced. Is there anything we need to do? I'm still scared of the pollution. Is there pollution here? Let's check the gas overlay. Yep, a little bit. But here is none. Maybe we shouldn't be scared. Don't know. Are we bringing it somewhere? Why is this door not open? Ding, bing. Oops, connecting to chat. Are there network issues? I hope not. I hope everything is alright. Oh wait, what? That was weird. Couldn't see the VOD. But anyways. Or the live stream rather. Doesn't matter. I hope it doesn't matter. Good. We have to come back here with wart seeds. Well, we did collect some, I'm sure. Let's view the interior. Oh no, again we have petroleum spillage. Right? Yeah, that's not cool. Stop the petroleum. We're probably full. Yeah, let's mop it. Here. And, oh, nice. The wrong place. It's fine. And there as well. But it does push out here all the time. Not just when we're in space. A lesson learned. Hey, hold on. What? It's not filled up? And it's pushing out. That's weird. I guess. So if it's pouring out here, it's gonna be a problem. Can we just have it pour down there? Should we have something here? How do I... We could have a ladder runway here. Have the door be vertical. And have another tile there. Good. But does this help them? How's this helping? Could you have a tile here, so this will... I don't know, we run this and then we spill over. And there's no way to have drywall go on and off. This is just too dumb. We're gonna have to deal with this all the time. That's not good. Well, the obvious solution is making this a hydrogen rocket. And then coming back to refit. We could have a jump block here. And start building the system. Is this running? Could make it very cool here. Is this just liquid water? Great. This is liquid water. So if we were to heat here, no big deal, right? I don't think. What are the gases? Natural gas, a little bit of polluted oxygen is fine. So we could abuse this for temperature control. Sorry. We could abuse this for temperature control, definitely. We would have to get rid of the liquid water and put in supercoolant instead. And then we have to actively cool a chamber to temperature. Put the oxygen in. So that means we don't need the petroleum chamber anymore. But let's overspill here. I don't like it. Is it overspilling only? It should not be overspilling at all. And it's not currently. See how it looks? Weird. How did it overspill? Don't know, let's run it. Maybe a solution is have a first overspill here and get it somewhere else where it doesn't bother too much. Don't know. Good, let's stick with the theme. do we have some uranium we could use? The metal refinery is here. So we might need a hot chamber. Thinking about melting down another rocket. But maybe that should be for next time. For the next playthrough. We should focus on the achievements. How much metal did we, how much steel did we make? First, a quick glance. 800 kilograms, so I think 900 kilograms is here the maximum. We could have this a bit less for some reason. Good, 100 kilograms, that's 10 pipes. Bum, 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 10 pipe segments. Are we coming here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, gonna wait out. How much steel do we have? 4.3. Waiting for materials. Errands? Yeah, they're doing it. Bum, bum, bum. And the colonizer should be on their way as well. 1.4 seconds. Scalding? How? Did we go inside here for some reason? I think we did. Can I stop them from going inside there? I could build a tile here and have a door there. I don't want to build a door here because there's a vacuum, but let's do it anyways. Pneumatic door. Niobium is fine. I don't want them to go here and to grab the isoracine, and they would do it. We have a delivery system, and that is good enough. We just have to connect it. Good. Mod steel alert, near showers on Tundrista. No big deal. So this isoracine should get cooled down. Not much, but a little bit. Actually, this is not good enough. We're going to wait. And instead, we're going to run this cooling loop again. But we are. Yeah, I don't understand. Oops. Bum bum bum. So the oxygen here is not good enough. Cooling down the isoracine. 124, 123. And that sucketh. It must go through a cooling chamber. Through a debris chiller. Maybe here. Yes. Exactly there. We have the niobium to build it, so let's go. Here. Good. Why we're running so complicated around here? We should not. Isoracine is never gassing off. Still like that. Cancel. Deconstruct. Build in a bridge, and we're good. Making use of the same debris chiller that is chilling the iron. That is excellent. Good, we just need a conveyor bridge. And then we are right here. I'm sure we wasted some steel somewhere. There is a metal overlay. So that will tell me where is steel and where is not. Aluminum, iron ore, gold, aluminum. If I can find out the steel color. Wolframite, aluminum. Steel, interplanetary launcher. The interplanetary launcher does not need to be made from steel. Let's deconstruct. Good. Instead, we're going to construct it from niobium, maybe. Can we? Dum, bum, bum. We can definitely. It's 400 kilograms of steel. Let's check the color. The color is pretty much opaque. Which means see-through. transparent. So you can see just the building. Does it mean transparent or does it mean the opposite of transparent? Opaque. I'm not sure. Let's just say translucent. This is from wolframite. More ore. Seems the purer the steel, or the purer the alloy, or the purer the metal, I should say, the brighter it is. Wolframite, aluminum. No. Here, here's a Blue Moon gas reservoir. If I deconstruct it, not only the duplicates will... Oh no, the duplicates will not be scalded here. Let's deconstruct it. And make it from niobium instead. Good, this is from iron. Alright. Looking great. That's gonna be a power issue again. If I mess around with the liquid oxygen. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be for next time. Liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen, and a Saturn Crew trap farm. At the top of a melted down rocket. Sounds like a good project. 7 tons of steel now, good. Gas reservoir, niobium. Build it in. Interplanetary launcher. Is rocketry. Gonna make it from niobium as well. I don't think they're gonna build it when this switch is not switched off. Switch it off. Good. Now we're going to build a head. Monument top. Bum, 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 bum. Here is good. We have the glass, we have the diamond, and we do have the steel. Sweet. Bum, 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 bum. Good. What else do I need? Let's have another one of those, or kicks. From niobium, of course. And we are filled up to the brim. And of course we're spilling. This is just so dumb. Overflow system, and it will go where? I do not know. But we could overflow it here and bring it... Yeah, I just do not know. Could temporarily bring it somewhere. And if the pipe is full, we're not gonna run this anymore, so we need an AND gate. Switch, and if it's empty, don't let it through. That's a good idea. But will it not be always full? Or we can have a... maybe we can have a loop-a-dee-doo. Rotate. Loop-a-dee-doo around. Right. So we're overflowing here. And then we're going there. Checking the automation. And then we're looping around. This is as easy as it gets. Liquid pipe. Oh, we cannot reach. Oh. That means we have to reconstruct this. Mesh tile. Automation. Let's start with a wire. Good, and it's going into an end gate. So we're running here. Ooh, yeah. Up there and straight? Yes. Good. Signal switch, deconstruct. And then we're gonna have an end gate. Which we probably cannot build yet. because the switch is still there. But it is going to look like that. Or like that. And the switch can stay. Genius. Rotate. Switch goes in. And then we're gonna have an automation wire. Good. Like so. What material is this? Niobium, good. Like so, and if there's not a liquid in here, go. It's gonna float around though. Sure. No, it's still gonna overflow. If it's empty, go. But if we go round and round, damn it. That is a problem. If we're overflowing, just stop. We need a memory or something. Memory toggle. So, send a green signal. If this is full. And we're going to manually switch it off. So if we're overflowing, it's going to send a green signal. Can we build a switch here? Why is this way around? Oh, this is as awkward as it gets. On the right side the switch then. Good. But we're going to check for a signal here definitely. Why is this from iron? Niobium. Rotate. Can put it here. Can we put it closer? This is as close as it gets. We could also do this here. Deconstruct. Meteor showers, we don't care. Buildings like that. Alright. And then plumbing. Liquid pipe element sensor. Good. If we find petroleum in this spot, no more. That spot rather. Good. Then we send a green signal. And that green signal goes in a NOT gate. So it's then red. Forever. You're gonna stay here forever. Good, and then we're gonna have a switch here to toggle it when we're done. And a NOT gate. So this is the absolute last time I'm doing a petroleum rocket. I promise. Petroleum rocket, this is worthless. Why would you do this? Why? Maybe for an auto driller? For an auto driller. But the Red Bull rocket has a longer range. Nah, it's just not worth it making a petroleum rocket. Good. Build a tool. Right, this is not complicated at all. Signal switch. Turn it off. So that now means we're sending a red signal here always. So that is then a green signal. So the AND gate needs two green signals. We're going to flip the switch. And we have the 2 green signals, and we're going to pump the petroleum. But if the petroleum is overflowing here, it's going to enter this trap, which is going to trigger, and it's going to say, oh, game over. It's going to send a green signal, and then that green signal is going to get reversed into a red signal. And since there is an end gate, we need 2 green signals to run more petroleum. And, that will then prevent the overflow of the petroleum. Look at this mess here everywhere. Let's put it all in a bottle. Hauling point. Here comes a bed. Where can we put the petroleum real quick? Here is good. Hauling point. Petroleum. Any petroleum that is lying around. Bring it here. Good. This is all gonna get done, but we need a bed. For one of the duplicates, it's gonna run here. 2 places. Hold on, this is furniture. We still cannot do the head. Huh? Oh, because we're making a head. We use it all up. Good. Comfy bed. Put it in. Alright. So let's see how far we are with the monument achievement. Awaiting delivery. Low priority. Building or supplying. Is alright. This is all getting manually done. Still not bringing the isoracine, but that's alright. Check the gases. Looking good. Check the liquids. Do we have pukage? No, but there is liquid water here for no reason. Let's mop it up. There's some here as well. Alright. There's nothing we can do about it. I suppose we could deconstruct these buildings. That's alright, and mop it up. We don't need the scrubber currently. Good. Anything else? The colonizer should be on its way. 0.4 seconds and we're back home. Where can we land? Should we make our way over? Unreachable storage? Let's make it reachable. Good. Awaiting delivery in Niobium. Now, when the rocket is in orbit, we're going to send the pioneers off. To the Mu again. Yeah, to the Mu again. And the colonizer will get refit. Good, to the Mu again. Change, destination. Mu. Good, I suppose I have the ward. Contents none, aluminum ore, none. Contents none. This is granite. Nobody's bringing it because they're lazy. But now they will. And no pending deliveries on the ward. Sure, that makes sense somewhat. Let's put in 0.1. Good, so we can do 1 ward. Kind of need 2. We could do 0.1 and 0.1. Glitch me in game. Delivering Niobium here. 0.1. Copy settings. Good. This is... I never do this. I had a box build, and I suppressed the alerts of the box, and I was scared that the mod will cause a crash. But the hauling point is one of the most stable mods for this game. I can only recommend. I never had a problem with it. Good. Can we scrub this artifact? Hold on, let me have a drink. My throat is dry. Liquid water, my favorite. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Can we scrub this now, man? Errands? Low priority, low priority. No, I'll do it right now. I cannot wait. Decorating. Do we have a decorator? This is happening so seldomly. Don't need it. But we could bring more here. Oops. Copy settings over there. No. This is growing. I wish we would on accident get a waterweed seed that is mutated. That would be so great. I don't want to do a waterweed thingy. But what we could do is really quickly a saltwater geyser. Really quickly, he says. Let's deconstruct this marble tile. I want to get rid of the nuclear waste. We can run through here. There's some water. Oh, we could do a spillage there. Since there's a room up above. Bam 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 bam. Could bottle empty deconstruct? It's already looking good. Deconstruct over here. 2 duplicates are suffocating. What? Sleepers are suffocating. Again, the auction pipe is empty. Oh, because we built this and we never configured it. Damn it. Alright, you're suffocating, but are you really? Yes, you really are. No, they're breathing here now. Suffocating 5. Oh man, oh man. I suppose we could save them for a moment there. For a brief moment, we save them. Good. This is fight. So we should be running again. It's only going to take forever. I wonder if a single pipe will be enough. That could be great. If we have a summoning synthesizer flashing again, then we know a single pipe is not enough. But that would be really good. Also, I'm not too sure how to deal with the carbon dioxide over there. I think a single carbon dioxide pit here could be good to leave the area oxygenated. Anyways, what were we doing? Coming over here, no doubt. This is a straight shot. Deconstruct. How is this dropping something? Don't know. Buildings. We don't need these ladders. Good. We were trying to do something else over here. Flipster! Good to see you, Flipster. Flipster says, a brief moment. A brief moment. I see what you did there. Yes, for just a brief moment. These duplicates are out of oxygen. But no. They're gonna be delivered in the auction for a brief moment there. But hold on. We're trying this now to have just one pipe deliver oxygen to 7 duplicates and a summoning synthesizer. Is this reasonable? I don't really think it is. The summoning synthesizer will flash. 7 duplicates breathe more than 500 G per second. They breathe 700 G per second. They are holding their breath sometimes, but in the end, it's not going to be good enough. Where's the auction coming? It's coming here now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's keep the experiment going. Why not? I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Good. Can we build this monument top? Current errand. There we go. Run, 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 run. And what we're doing here is a spillway. I'm working on a tutorial for an artificial geyser, and there we're using a spillway to get 30 G of water. And we can build this over here at the dungeon. Good. Drop here, drop there. Drop there. I don't think we need the dungeon. We have a way for duplicants to swallow puke. Which is great. Can we go here nominally? Why is this not a plastic ladder? Do we go up here? Or do we go straight? Can go straight there. Let's mop this up. Still a yellow alert on the artifact analysis station. Should be no pending in deliveries. We're fine over here. Good. I think I go level wise. Let's deconstruct these ladders. And deconstruct those ladders. And we're gonna run straight using plastic ladders for quick access. And overbuild here, there, and probably here. Don't know. This is done. We're going to pour this. Deconstruct that marble tile. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Alright, sticking out wires as well. Good. And deconstruct even more here. Good. Then we're gonna build a bottle emptier on top of this marble tile stepway. And it's gonna become a spillway. Liquid water, if I want to, gets poured out here. Just have to click one button. And the button there called enable auto bottle. And then they're gonna spill here all the time. And it's gonna go down. Back into the water well. We're gonna have little pieces of liquid here. Which is just perfect. Is this good enough? Already? I think it might be. Bottle emptier, build, rotate. There. Good is gonna spill. Yes. And over there. Are they gonna run all the way around? Are they gonna go all the way? They're gonna run all the way around. So a ladder here. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Maybe a ladder here. This carbon dioxide pit is also quite bad. Come here all the time. Deconstruct this door. Come here. Could run straight through. Sure. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. So we're gonna have a straight shot. Changing my mind again. Deconstruct the sticking out. Deconstruct the deodorizer. Deconstruct the mesh towel. Even though the mesh towel is is flush. Is in sync with what I want to do. Ladder goes, ladder goes, ladder goes. Ladder goes and ladder goes. Alright. And then the bottle empty will go on top of here instead. Straightway, straightway. Good. And then we are going to build a saltwater geyser over here. It's far away. Far away from any cooling. We could run this, I suppose. Why not build it here then instead? Yeah. Good. From marble, sure. We're going to drop down. This far. Are we using this bottle empty? Deconstruct. It's gonna go there. Priority deconstruction 7 is a current project. Alright. Here everything's getting done good. And that is where we're gonna build a geyser. Salt water. Which we don't have. Can we build it? Let's paint it in first. Since this is the edge of it, we're going to need a drop off here. And this is where we're going to enter. Deconstruct. So in the end, we can put a door here. But yeah, go here. Is this 2? Gonna have a tile over there and close this off. Oh. But only in the end. Good thing this all is a vacuum. We need a big basin down here. Right. Good. This is not really a straight way. But it could be. Alright. Vacuum, vacuum, mesh tile. Flipster says, the only way to create 3 liquid logs without that tiny box mod is by using automated doors, right? There's no way to create them manually in vanilla. Correct? Using automated doors. There is no way to create them in vanilla. Oh, that's rough. Because on the... I have no idea. So I thought about when I read your text, I thought about a way how to do it, but I think there might not be a way. How would you create them without the mod? That was my question. Yeah, I understood your question. I'm trying to think of a way. But isn't the spillway a way? There is a way. Yeah, the spillway. So you just have to spill the liquid in steps, which is painful. So the doorway, yeah, you're trying to do it with a door, but I'm sure it works. Maybe it's less painful. Are you pouring them out on top? No, 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 no. The easiest way is mesh tiles. So you know how you can grab a bottle, and then you have the command here, empty bottle. If I can click the bottle, empty. There it is. Dump bottle contents onto the floor. So what you would do is you would use the move to command and move the bottle with a little bit of liquid here on top of a mesh tile. And if you have your crude oil down there, that would leave the liquid there on top of the crude oil. And then you build another mesh tile on top and do the same with the petroleum. So have crude oil, naphtha, and petroleum. And that's gonna be the method. That's what you would do. You would pour out the liquids that you need into a spillway, then you have the little amounts, and then you stack them on top of each other with a mesh tile, right? Is this not? Because you can build mesh tiles inside here without breaking the lock, or maybe you cannot. I haven't tried. I think the mesh tile does some magic to the liquids. So yeah, probably the automated way is probably the only way. I don't know. What I would possibly try is just spilling the liquid. I know the automated doors do work. Well, I have no idea how it works. If you've seen it before, then you definitely know more than me. But the mesh tile works. You just have to put the mesh tile here on top. Then in the end you can replace it. Should I do it real quick? Yes. Let's do this real quick somewhere close. Somewhere close by. How about we build a liquid lock over here? Like so. Wait a minute. 2, 3, boop. I have to get rid of my recreation room for a moment there. But this is how you do it. You build a mesh tile on top of where you want the liquid lock deconstruct. And then you make a spillway like so, where there's a bottle empty here. And then first you spill crude oil, and then you spill naphtha, and then you spill petroleum, and then you have little amounts. And then you mop these up, and then you get the little amounts. Good, they're doing it. Get the little amounts, the bottles, and put them on top. With a move to command. Liquid, crude oil. 0.1. Do it right now. And we're not going to enable we're going to just enable the auto drop. When the mesh tile is built, of course. Good. Somebody is going to do it. You add a switch to the door so they both open at the same time. Well, that sounds complicated. If you have the liquids and you have them figured out to 30 grams or so. Oh man, we have brownouts. Why? This is crazy. We have 3 of them working full time. Oh, this is not good. Errands? Low priority. Let's do this. We need the power. I think that's a bit involved with the doors. Either you build 2 doors and automate them, or you build a single mesh tile. I opt for the mesh tile. Because the liquids you're gonna have somehow. Right? You can have little amounts of liquid with the spillway trick. Like so. We're gonna say here water and enable the auto button. And then it's gonna spill out some water. Oh, I can do this already. Water. Yeah, they're gonna take the big bottle here. in the end, but they can. That's just fine. Good. Is the mesh tile built? I want to show this off. It is not. Let's do it right now. They're working on so many things now. Good. 3 yellow alerts. Falling point, but that is done. Blue Moon gas reservoir and mesh tile. Somebody is building the Blue Moon gas now. Jump lock is broken. We have to deconstruct the fresh white here and reconstruct it to repair the jump lock. Good. So many things. The colonizer is in orbit. This rocket is ready to go. Trailblazer is in. So let's acknowledge the warnings. Landers are not ready. Unreachable storage again. Why is this spinning if... Oh man, oh man, oh man. I put a check box to something here now that I did not mean to do because of the lag. Oh. Good errands. What was this? Here's something. There's something automatic. No. Damn it. I put a check mark somewhere where I didn't mean to. But where was this? Here somewhere? I don't know, if something breaks, let's save the game. Not gonna reload the game, but... Oh man. Anyways, we're done with the thing. And we can show off the method of making a jump lock. Let's resume. Good. Over here we got the mesh tile. So you move the bottle over here, right? The bottle is then there. Good. And then what you do is you order a duplicate to empty it out. Good. Is a current empty and current errand. They're going to empty it out, and then the crude oil will fall down through the mesh tile and have a thingy here. Good. And then you do the same thing with the naphtha and the petroleum. You bring a naphtha bottle here and you empty it out. It's going to fall on top. Then you bring the petroleum. It's going to fall on top. And then you can replace the mesh tile if you want with a solid tile. And then you have the jump lock. Good. Hauling point. Let's bring a bottle. Of liquid naphtha. Good. Enable auto drop. Just to show off that this works. Good. And petroleum as well. And then you don't need a door. Or 2 doors and automation. It's too complicated. This is a simpler way. And you need, of course, the liquids. And you need to mop them up. And then bring the bottle with a move to command. But otherwise this is easier. Good, this is all getting done. We can barely breathe over here. Another carbon dioxide pit could be alright. Yeah, the gas flow here is not good. Because we have this steam chamber here in the middle of everywhere. This is figured out. Running all the time now, but it's not full. It's just a few G's that I don't like. I do not like at all. I'm going to make this nom now. Damn it. Don't eject me out of the menu and do something, game. Oh, this is terrible. Good. Okay, you need the mesh shutter place to open the bottles. Understood. There's the flip staff. Good. deconstruct. And we're going to connect this. And then we're going to make a bunch upper, which is a liquid bridge. And if there is a little bit of liquid coming here, is gonna go... It's gonna go back and forth here and bunch up. So... after we don't do that... How much liquid is this? 10 degrees. How much Celsius, I mean? Good. And that is feeding these plants. Some have no water, but most do. Good. Berry sludge, gristle berry, swampy delights, barbecue, frost buns. Can we continue on with production? Maybe. And gas flow here is bad, right? Right. Or Flipster says, or you create the spiller stairs so that the last drop falls down in the same way. That is great to know. Thank you. Yes. If you have a spillway and you you build it there, then sure you can do this, but you might overspill. So I think just preparing some bottles is the best idea if you don't have the hauling point installed. But why would you subject yourself to that torture? I don't know. Hey, there's an idea. What if this was all mesh tiles? Good. This is gonna get deconstructed. And this is gonna get done, I'm sure. All the water is going to spill out here. Made a mess. Why? Oh, because we don't bring water in the toilet anymore. So obviously we have to connect this. And obviously we have to make sure liquid is coming. Liquid is coming. Is there a quicker way to connect this? Come on. Now let's abuse the pipe that we have. Good, and do it right now. Because the duplicants are peeing their pants. That's no good. Liquid bridge, rotate, put it in. Good. Sure. Here's another pipe. Flipster says, once I start with mods, I will enter the vicious cycle of optimizing a game that is about optimizing a colony. Too many mental layers. I think you can do it. Just remember this one playthrough by the Francis John, who is one of my favorite content creators on YouTube, and I'm sure they're very popular among the viewers as well. And what they did was just the pliers in the beginning when there wasn't the disconnect tool. They were just using the pliers and maybe something else. Or you could look to the Two-Legged City. He's using a sweep by type and 2 other thingies. Just restrict yourself. Try the hauling point, and only the hauling point. You can do it. I know it's a vicious cycle. You go with the hauling point and then you say, wow, this works really good. But what if something else would be there? And I can understand if you don't want to do it because it's a bit cheaty, because the game is presenting you with a riddle and the hauling point circumvents that riddle, right? But it's the same riddle over and over again, and you solved it once and then you have to just do busy work. I don't like it. Good, we have a achievement. Good. Looking here at several colonies for no reason. Ooh, this is looking good. I like the Aku here. Very nice. I don't know what an Aku is. Ah, yeah. Escape skip. I cannot skip this. That hurt. Yeah, no more achievement runs for me. No. No. Good. Cosmic Archaeology. 2 artifacts are missing. I'm sure on the Regolith is one. And somewhere else is another one. A Critter Whisperer. We need a Schlickster and a shovel. And job suitability is last. GMA okay. GMOA okay is the worst. Gas grass, waterweed, and nosh sprout. Class of Conquest. 2 additional rover plantoids. That will happen. Yeah, I think we're very close. GMOA okay is gonna be the next to last, probably. Good. Starvation, is this real? Constructed upload goblin jaw? I don't think so. Why don't you go eat? Going to eat now. Yeah, the spillway here must be closed off. But then we cannot mop. It's a bit terrible. Anyways. Good, yeah, I think the mesh tile method here is the best. We did not bring petroleum low priority. They're going to do it, I'm sure. But here's the naphtha, and if we tell it to be emptied out, the naphtha is going to drop on top of the oxygen. And that is how you make it. But you can only make it if there is nothing above. So we wrecked our recreation room here a little bit. Only 1 beach chair. That's alright. Good. Nosh spouts we also have to do. Gas grass. The colonizer is in orbit. Just waiting for that time. Did we bring the lander? No errands? Made a mess again. Sure. You make your mess. And I will see if the pipe is being built. Good. It is built and liquid is coming. Make sure it's not being used by these hydroponic farms. They're all empty? They're not all empty. Dig these out. And dig those out. Good. So is there liquid missing? Obviously there is. Some is going here. Bristleberries are greedily drinking up the fresh water. And where is it going? Into the electrolyzer setup in the end? But we should overspill here soon. Dun, dun, dun. Good. Can also fill up a brine thing here. Good, I think it just is what it is. The lander is ready. Good, let's check out if we have the Wheeze board in. The Wheeze board is the most important thing. Contents none. No pending deliveries. We have a Wheeze board here, not a Wheeze board there. Made a mess again. Good, let's just bring a little bit of dirt. I'm sure I have enough. Let's just bring it so we have it. Starvation is a false alert. Good. And here we got that. Down there. Let's mop up some puke. Good. Should we mop up this puke as well? I think, yeah. How do we figure this out? Easy, we replace this tile with a mesh tile. And we have flashage now. Good. Yep, is as I thought. We need a dedicated auction pipe. Good. It's all alright. Oxygen. Liquid water is still not coming. Probably not producing enough water. Meteor showers and Tundrista I don't care about. Good. So how's this going to look? I meant to do a pump over here. Sure. Habitats? Nah. No. I need to start this up somehow. Made a mess again. Oh, in the surf area, sure. Why not? Mop up this here. Clean out the debris. Out of liquid. Need more water. How much water is in here? And it's broken as well. Can I fix it? If I have the Escher over here, could be good. Liquid pump, deconstruct. This is a water, guys, here. 95 degrees, man. So 95 degrees for over here. That's a bit hot. Let me fix this somehow. Sleetweed farm too big. Microbe musher, berry sludge. Probably needs water as well. No. Berry sludge, berry sleetweed grain. Sure. Forever. Need to fix our liquid problem. Yeah, for a big colony like that, 2 desalinators is not enough. Maybe that's just the solution there. It's running quite permanently. We have a liquid coming here a little bit. Is it overflowing? Sometimes. Yeah, this is now a bit much. Scalding? Why'd she come here? No idea why they came here. Was there something to repair? I hope not. Plastic production is off as well. Is there a real quick solution? A proper toilet would be a solution. But where do I get the sand from? Scalding again? What are we doing here? We're picking up all the dirt we can find, even if it's over here. That's not That dirt can stay. No problem. So in theory this should be 2 colonies. Not 1. But it is 1. So we're lacking everywhere. This liquid is full. The terraformer just produced so much liquid. Is the pipe stuck? Yes. So we could get another desalinator going. Right. So we have the petroleum and we did this. Let's remove it. And here is the lock. Can replace it. There we have a jump lock. We built something, priority 9. Good. So having another desalinator and then running it might be a good idea. 26 degrees. Over here it's cool enough. Jump locking through the desalinator. Through into the desalinator. Good, let's build it. Gonna have another mesh tile. 2 mesh tiles from Niobium. 1, 2, 3, 4 we can reach. So that one goes in last. Desalinator, then liquid water is going to flow. We're going to have a dedicated liquid water flow. Out. Maybe. How's this going? This would be better the other way around. So how are we doing this? Good question. Oh, and they're gonna have troubles coming here as well. To desalinate. There's no telling if this full pipe will be good for 4 desalinators. It's gonna be 3. Just want 1 pipe for the toilet over there. That runs through 2 thermal aquatuners. For no reason. There's so much renovation needed here. Good, how would this be alright? Maybe we should run this up here instead. Good, and no overflow. It's going in. And the desalinator is then connecting to over there. Dun dun. What was the alert? No doubt a false alert. Let's deconstruct this liquid. Oh, we're going to reverse it. Good, and this all is going to look a little bit different. And here we're going to be done in the end. Build it. Good, and this goes into the desalinator. Comes out of the desalinator. Yes, we're still making a mess. Can we mop this up? Also, I don't know where to pour the polluted here. This is sweep only. Oh man, there's liquid water now. Dun, dun, dun. Let's mop it up. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I could barely hear the auction include music. But maybe that's on me. turn off the speakers and turn on. Up. I get it. Not off, not on. Good, now I can hear something. What else is there to do? Fleeing? What? Where is this happening? And it immediately turned off the alert. So I have no idea where this was happening. Anyways, the lander is ready. The dirt should be in. Glitch me in game? Yes. 9 tons. But the bees ward is not in. A single bees ward is not even in. Aluminum ore, granite. Not even a single bees ward is in. Damn it. Come on. Damn this game. Damn this lag. Let's remove it. And babysit where the bees ward is going. Because I suspect it's going the wrong way. Maybe it went there. Don't see them. Speed it up. Because I need that Weezeboard. And I'm gonna run after the first Weezeboard. I'm going to put it in, rip it out, and make more of them. Nobody is coming to do this. Let's check inside the rocket. I thought pausing would help with the lag. Errands? Number 6, let's do it right now. Somebody doing it here? I don't know if they're gonna do it. It's probably gonna tell me is not enough Weezeboards. Don't have a single Weezeboard in here. Don't need to, we have active cooling. There's no need for radiation either. Delivering dirt. Top priority, let's stop the madness. Over here I thought we would be doing it. No pending deliveries. So we're done. It's the current errand. Come on, one more thing. Then we're gonna move out. Try to irradiate the gas grass. Top priority. Ward seed. 0.1. Not gonna mess about now. These superguns have too much to do. And too many problems. Let's begin the launch sequence. Fueled. Drill cone cargo bay. Pilot boarded. Fueled. What? 900 kilograms. 900 kilograms. That's a glitch. So acknowledge the warnings and begin the launch sequence. Then we're gonna land the colonizer. Good. Did they try to bring oil? Let's go all the way down so it's faster. All crew boarded, pilot boarded. Is there somebody off-road? 2 people are here, both are... One of them is a pilot. Nobody else needs to go in. Good. We cannot see if there's an errand or not. I suspect it's glitched out. Drill cone cargo bay. Let's do it on crew only. Madka is in. Let's not be grounded. Pioneer Punk W44 is missing. Maybe they're stuck? Good, no filter. Let's say petroleum. Good, this is off. Let's check the automation. We're not running. This is sending a green signal, so we should be ready. Can we have a steel stained glass? Yes. So now we're gonna find Pioneer Punk W44 and see what they're doing. Oh man. In the list here. Hungry, eye irritation. Show navigation. They could be going in, but they're not. Why? Yeah, this is a glitch, definitely. Crew. Change crew. I hope I can solve it without reloading the game. Just flip the switch there. Fabrication supply to... no. Move to? Maybe we can manually move them inside. Oh, that would be great. No, it's red for some reason. Huh? Unreachable. Unreachable, just climb up here and jump inside. Can go in. Yeah, it's completely glitched out. The pathing doesn't work. Should we leave him home? Let's leave him at home. And begin launch the... this is the dumbest thing. Now I want two of them. Oh, damn it. Punk W44, it's your fault. Recrewing rocket, there we go. Now it works. Ah, I know what was the problem. The game was looking at the Twitch chat and was thinking, man, if only Punk W44 was there to chime in, then I'm gonna do the A+ star divided by multiplied equals pathing, and then I'm gonna launch the rocket. And there you go, Punk W44 showed up in the stream, and boom! The rocket is launching. Good. Meanwhile, sleepers are peeing their pants. That's alright. We're gonna lag mob here. And everywhere. Bum 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 bum. Turn on the music a bit. And see, we got liquid water coming in. Oh man, the lag is profound. Scalding. That's up here where the rocket has launched. And landed. Good. Oh, we're taking in liquid petroleum. Let's not. How do we fix this? Oh no, it's going out. Good, good, good. That's fine then. This colonizer is back home. Alright. Now we're gonna refuel. Hey, we never checked our animals here. Shine bugs. Maximum hazard 19,000 rats. Good. I guess is good enough. Let's refuel the rocket. Alright. So how do we bring the liquid water? This is being built. Awaiting niobium. This is right away before they forget. And I want the jump lock at the ready as well. Good. And then we're gonna build yet another desalinator. Good, rotate. Here is fine. Oh, we're going out this way. Can we do it like that? I hope we can. I hope we could. Check the automation. Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, so we're going out like that. And we're coming in from up above. Let's do another overflow theme. Here. Good. Oh man, the lag. Good, this is nice mesh tile construction current. And the duplicates are still peeing their pants. How's the liquid running? Doesn't seem like it's running at all. So we would have an overflow, but we're not using it. Good, or bad rather. And in the end, we're going in here. And the other liquid is coming there. Made a mess, sure. Ah, I click, please. This game. Because I'm dying to start a new run. Just because of the lag. Good. Get this going. Do not overbuild. Clicking is rough here. Power. Let's hope this power is enough. But it's hope against hope, isn't it? And can we make this a little bit more streamlined? I don't think so. Let's just connect it straight. Good, and hope that this supplement liquid is good enough for the toilets there. But overflow liquid we don't have now. Overflow liquid here. It's not even such a bad idea. Good thing we deconstructed it just now. Alright. Then we have supplement liquid. Starvation is a false alert. I don't think I want this pipe anymore. Let's get rid of it. We could shut off deconstruct. Good. Colonizer has landed. Colonizer is being refueled. Colonizer needs 2 rovers. Bam, 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 bam. Switch this up. Good. Critic Cargo Bay. Build. Cancel. Solar panel module. Build. Cancel. Now we have enough room for a rover. Here. Going to make it from steel, of course. Good, and then same thing over here. Build, cancel. Takes a bit of time because of the lag. Solar panel, switch it up, or over, put it in. Autosave? Sure. Let's wait it out. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. Good. Rover module steel, build. Priority 9. Alright. And then we're going to run into somewhere where we haven't been before. Good. In the meantime, the Meltdown 1 is going to Methania. We're going to make the gas grass grow. And is there anything else here? No. That is going to be the only project. We can copy the settings here. This flower pot. And then click Methania. That flower pot and that flower pot. Good. I'm gonna rip it out and do it again. Then we're gonna plant the gas grass. We should plant the gas grass beforehand, because the radiation is only important when we gather the seeds, I think. Alright, this is good. Ding ding. These moves. Do they drop meat? Probably not. Right, how's our liquid thing going? Don't know. Priority 9 under construction. Is already. Good. Yes, we're out of liquid, I know. Bum 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 bum. Will this be enough? A single desalinator for all these wards? Sleet weeds? All these sleet weeds? And the toilet? Don't know. Let's mow up the pee. Gonna PP again very soon. Good. All that surfing. Yeah, this is troublesome, that peat in the surf area. You should have done 2 mesh tiles vertically. Can we still do it? Can we get rid of the pollution? Could just reconstruct, but as long as they're peeing their pants, this will still happen. And again, an overload damage. Let's deconstruct 1 surfboard. Can I do something else instead? Possibly... Ding, boom, boom, bing. A phone? Or 2 phones? Yeah. 2 phones. That's also taking power, but not 480. It's gonna be alright. Good. Food is decayed. How much food is there? Berry sludge, 1 million kilocalories. Crystal berry, we seem to have enough now. Good. We even have some frost burgers. And the ranchers are too busy to get the roast grapefruit nut done. We would have to harvest the spindly grapefruits and then put them into... Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, how did this happen? I don't know. Some liquid must have spilled here. Oh, we deconstructed the pipe and there wasn't liquid left. Sure. Oh, do we get more liquid here now? And it's getting cooled down as well. If it gets cooled down, it also comes here. 23 degrees. 23 degrees, but why is it green then? This is empty. We're going out. We're going there. Don't understand. 20 degrees? Green? So it's getting cooled down? It's still 20 degrees. Where is it going? Or is it just not working? Let's try the straight up flow again. Maybe it's because it's turning on and off. Yeah, it's turning on and off. That's why it's not cooling. The lag is crazy. Are we building a pipe? Don't know. 17 degree, 3 degree. Now we're cold. Going in here. These plants are growing again. Check the desalinator, the new one. It is over here. Seems to be working nominally. There is no overflow and the lag is so bad, I don't see what's happening. This is a full pipe now. If it's not, we have liquid here. But we have overflow liquid there, so that's fine. It's just not enough. Maybe it will be. Plants are growing here. Feels like we're gonna have overflow soon. Good. We're grabbing the dirt from here now. I guess. Build these ladders, deconstruct the other ones. Good. And we have overflow liquid. It's just lagging. And there's no way of telling what's going on. Still have liquid for surfing. But not for the toilet. Mop it up. Good. Alright. And we did dig out these plants, hopefully. Yep. Good. Don't tell me this duplicate is trapped. No. Alright. A little bit irradiated here, but why? Probably because of the building of the desalinator. They would have to navigate these wheeze wards. Good. So where's the colonizer? Meltdown 1 is in flight and the colonizer is back home. It should be fueled up. It is, so let's stop the madness there. The last shot goes nowhere. Good. Rover's unreachable storage. This again. Yeah, that with the storage is just... That's a very stupid riddle. I don't like. Good. Waiting delivery here. Alright. Are we going to bring anything else? No. Fat Cat is just gonna run the colonizer, it's gonna be fine. It's very safe inside. Everywhere they are, the radiation is low. Even if they go breathe, they have a little bit of protection here. Room size 33, aha. Good, we can make it even safer. 36, 41 rats. 15, 15, let's make it 15 here. Good, crude oil stain there. And this is a mess hall. Yep. Gonna hang something from here. Furniture. Good, aeropod. I had the shovel and it was working. And it wasn't white. Try it again? Maybe. Sure. Alright. Anything else? Rockets on the way? Yes, we're almost there. 0.2 seconds. And I think this is going to be the last project then. I'm building a gas grass farm. Pioneers are just gonna sit there and live there on that planetoid for a moment. And since we have to wait for things to happen, I think I am going to disable the auto repair. What the heck is this? Broken. How? Huh? Oh, yeah, you bring enriched uranium for no reason. How did this break? More meteor showers? Oh, there are more meteor showers coming. Ah, good to know. That's great to know. Is this Tundustra? Oh, I thought it was only one meteor shower. In my naivety. Yeah, but I'm not building steel doors all across. That's fine. We did our thing and we don't need to come here ever again. This thing is activated. And we have the artifacts. There's nothing here for us. Just leave it be. Good. Or bad, rather. What can we do? Alright, we landed. Wonderful. And can we refuel the rocket? Possibly. Let's move the thingy down there. Large solid oxidizer is for later. Let's test our... Sorry. Let's test our method. Trailblazer can go all the way up. Good. Now we're gonna go out. This here doesn't seem to make too much sense. But what if it would? Let's put the liquid thingy below the Spacefarer module. Good. The crew is all. The crew has nothing to do. Let's plant these plants. Gas, grass. Seed, plant. Copy settings. We have 6. Don't know if that's enough. If it's not, going to uproot that one as well. Good. Now we're gonna see if the system works. We have an overflow here, and we have an overflow on the inside as well. I want to refuel my rocket. Flipping the switch. Petroleum is coming. Now I always have lag, just as if I was building a pipe. That's not great, Pine. Anyways, awaiting delivery steel errands, low priority. Number 5, what are they doing? Good. Oops. Methania radiation, that's fine. Dum bum bum bum. No duplicate is here. View the interior. Punk W44 is there. Matka is where? They must be with them because they're the pilot. And without the pilot I couldn't have come here. Now we're flipping the thing. Good. Oh, I know why the lag is, because I'm running on highest speed all the time. Ah. That makes sense. Did not mean to do that. Good, we're building the tile as well. Good. Are they on the right schedule? Here are some random schedules. This is good. Gloom 1, Gloom 2. Let's use these schedules. Should we? Sleepers. I have Pioneer schedules. And the operatives are on it. Alright. Let's move Pioneer Punk W44 here. And move Pioneer Matka there. Good. They're going to sleep. This is gonna get done. Beep. Running the wheel here. Sure. Then you're gonna plant these plants. Fertilization, illumination. Light is dark because it's nighttime. Fertilization, we need dirt. Priorities, pioneers. Good. Let's alphabetically sort. Go down here. Pioneers. Farming, both now first. Storing, rocketry, attacking, life support, hogging, sure. Ranching, no, there's nothing to ranch, that's fine. Good. Is this a farming errand as well? Farming or supplying, yes. So they're just gonna farm here now. And cook. Who's the cook? And nobody is the cook? Oh. That's a bit rough. 0 and 0. Skills, oh no, it's actually very bad. They're gonna do a very new thing for them, and that is cook. Good. Punk W44 is gonna be the cook. Alright, parties. Cooking. Right. You're gonna cook it up first before you farm. But then you're gonna farm. Before you do anything else. Digging buildings, storing dedicated store is fine. Rocketry is fine. Farming, definitely. Skill 7. Sure. Tidying, no. That's better. Alright. Gas grass is growing. Right. Natural gas houses, not much. Oh, the liquid lock broke. Damn it. That's not good at all. We have liquid chlorine here, let's empty it out. Damn. I need the atmosphere in here. Good. Minus 60 degrees. Will we have too much heat exchange? I hope not. Good. Liquid is coming through. Minus 60 degrees. Is all good. Awaiting delivery errands. Current errand. Priority 9 on the duties. Good. And then we're gonna put a wheeze board in. Check the light. Light is good. A mesh tile also lets light through. Good to know. Anything else? I think we need to do the wheeze boards. No! Oh. Damn it. How are we gonna put it in the liquid lock again? Liquid chlorine. Move to here. Right now. Check the interior. Look at the automation. So this is green now. Why? Because we're overflowing there. And we should be overflowing here instead. Why aren't we? Because we're still going in. But we're full now. So we should be overflowing there. But now that I babysit it, I can just turn it off. Yeah, but this will work, definitely. Is the bottle in? It is. Emptied out right now. Yeah, that is terrible. Liquid vent, deconstruct. Insulate liquid pipe, deconstruct. Yeah, that wasn't good. Natural gas, 13G now. 13G. Good, we do have meat. It's deep frozen. With all the natural gas he went out. Damn it. Good, let's deal with these wards. View the interior. We have dirt. Let's drop it down. Contents none here. Great. Ward seat 0.1. Sure. For the moment. And we have to bring it here. It's fine. Hauling point. Ward. Let's go. No pending deliveries. It is there. It is right there. It is right there. Oh, they did the plant. That's nice. Uproot. Holding point. Point 1. Good. And they're gonna splice it, and the rest they're gonna plant there. Good. I hope they do. They should. Now. They should. And they're doing it. And then we're gonna remove that. We're gonna copy the settings here. Good. We need atmosphere here. That's why we need that liquid lock. Would love to do a jump lock, but with these temperatures, no dice. We could warm it up, I suppose. But no, I don't want to. The liquid chlorine here has a temperature. I don't want it to flash in the pipes. Good. But this is good, we're growing. And the radiation is at significant hazard. 360 there, significant hazard in the middle. Yeah. But a straight shot in, is it somehow possible? Nah. This is as good as it gets. What if we come from here somehow? We have vacuum there. Are there liquids good for a jump lock? Maybe liquid carbon dioxide, liquid chlorine, and don't have anything else. No, this is just it's just impossible to do. And again the liquid lock, bro. Come on, what is this? Liquid chlorine. Move to here. Yeah, this sucks so bad. What can I do? Are they gassing off in this town? Good, liquid chlorine, empty out. Just let me have this liquid lock game, please. I think a big liquid lock like that would work. Can run it all the way here, use this liquid lock with the liquid chlorine, then come in. Yeah, straight shot seems to be impossible. What if we build a high liquid lock here? I really don't like the idea. Good. How would that look? Insulated tiles, definitely. A little bit obsidian. Building materials are scarce here. Just do igneous rock. So that would look like that. Dum, 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 dum. Or like this. I think it would look like that. Yeah. Then we're going to deconstruct this igneous rock and pour out liquid here till it's full. That is good. Then we can enter here and do whatever we want. Yeah. There's a piece of meat here, deep frozen. Are we not cooking up meat? And how come we irradiate it again? 34 rats, that's fine. Insufficient resource meat? Just grab it, man. Could be we're not allowed. Come here, grab it. We are allowed. Insufficient resource. Just bring it. Phone is ringing. Which reminds me. There wasn't an alert here for a long time. That's good. Does this mean we have water? Oh, we have water again in the toilet. Good. Let's mop up the liquid water here and fix this area. Dum dum dum. Deconstruct all these buildings. And then have telephones. Furniture. Power line. What if we had a surfboard here and power lines in between? Yeah, that will look better. Let's get it going. Mechanical surfboard deconstruct. Good. Are duplicates allowed even? Yes. And then we will no longer have overloads. Hopefully. Dum dum dum. Let's enable the auto repair. We have the gold. Might as well use it. Flips the dramatic music. Yes. Because we're nearing the end of the stream. That's why. Damage overloading. Enable auto repair. Dum 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 dum. And that is supposed to bridge us over. Maybe this is why the music is dramatic. Because this planetoid is wrecked. That's fine. Good. Are we not building this? It feels like duplicates are not allowed here. What about this schedule? One duplicate is sleeping. The other duplicate, Punk W444, is probably cooking all day long. Yeah, they're cooking. It's fine, they don't have too much to do. When Matka wakes up, I'm sure they're gonna do something. Like building. Let's check it out. Where are they going? They're flipping the compost, sure. And what else are they gonna do? They're gonna eat themselves. Good, flip compost, store petroleum into the holding point. Cook supply, construction supply installated. Ah, they want to do it. They want to do it. But will they? As long as the plants are growing, I'm fine. They're irradiated currently, and the area is safe for the moment. But we're going to have a proper liquid lock in here soon. And we're going to dig down even further next episode. And we're going to get this liquid chlorine with a 90 degrees minus. Gotta run it through the pipe. That will help. That will help out. Hey, we could simply do a radiant pipe. A simple single radiant pipe here. But we're going to do 3. And then... Oh, but what when we come from there? How do we dig down nominally? I think we couldn't dig down here. Right? There's barely any heat dissipation. And we're going to take that liquid, run it through, and keep the liquid lock here intact. This is going to be a big one. They're going to be sopping wet when they plant the plants. But I need a proper liquid lock here. Proper. Good. Because I'm too scared the atmosphere will go out. And then beast wards will not do anything. But this is relatively safe, I'm sure. Yeah. It's all good. Gonna be fine. How come the duplicates are not working here? Check the interior. Pium pium pium, you were on the phone. Punk W444 is cooking all day long. Really. But now you must be done. There is no more spindly. Or is there? Now we're cooking barbecue, sure. Sure. Matka is building the liquid lock. And now they're bringing the meat. 2 kilograms. Not everything. Just 2 kilograms, sure. So are these moose dropping meat? That's crazy. Right, we can also use this liquid chlorine here. And they're eating the gas grass. Yeah. That is definitely not good. I'm gonna kill it. Deconstruct. Let's not deconstruct the gas moo. Let's just kill it. And the other one as well. And then we're going to prevent them from coming in. A door here, I'm sure, will do the trick. Pneumatic door. Make it green from niobium. Oops, where's our niobium? Cannot build too much over here. Alright. Cannot kill them because they're unreachable currently, but that's alright. Construction. Duplicants. This is the last project. I want it done. Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking. We don't need to cook. We have enough food. Roast scruff would not. Barbecue. Priorities? Let's say cooking, sure. But building first. That will help, definitely. Methane aeration, sure. Did we build it? Yes. That is done. So, if we use a radiant pipe here, we overbuild. That should spill some of the liquid chlorine down there because we're replacing a pipe. And that's exactly fine. Petroleum here. It will freeze. It definitely will. Good. We'll bring the gold. Let's see what happens. Delivering the gold everywhere. Delivering the gold. Now we're building. And did we get a drop down of 10 kilograms of liquid chlorine? We did not. That's not good. Alright. A liquid vent it is, but we are missing the metal ores. Good thing we brought some. Check the interior of the rocket. Standard building materials over here. We have aluminum ore. Let's remove it. We have some granite there as well. Let's remove it. And petroleum. Can I put it here? Could mop it up and then bring it there. But let's just leave it on the ground. It's fine. And we're gonna pour it out. Yes, but the temperature is good enough for the solid petroleum to not cause any troubles anymore. Can we move it out somewhere? Just so it's out of the way. Good. Plumbing, liquid vent, aluminum ore here. And that is then a proper vent. How much is this? A ton. When will a liquid vent overpressurize? Do I have a liquid vent to check this out? Will it overpressurize at 10 kilos? 100 kilos? A ton? I'm sure I have a liquid vent here somewhere. With all my geysers. Liquid vent? Overpressure 1,000 kilograms. So it might overflow. It might. What's the heat here? Why is this flashing? That should not be. How come this is flashing here for no reason? Because it's touching the insulator tile? And then it's deleting the liquid? Come on, this is so dumb. Should I have done... Yeah. Damn it. I shouldn't have done insulator tiles, I should have done airflow tiles instead. Now we're just deleting, right? Probably just deleting. Damn it. Let's close it off for a moment. And this needs to be done right away. Cleaning, construction. Good. And then we're going to replace this with airflow tiles. Here and there. Good. Cannot bring dirt here, that is also a problem. Yeah, see how this is flashing? Because we're touching the insulated tiles at -6 is still not good enough. And there is going to be hot debris then there as well. Good, but so let's replace this now. And that. Oh, don't breathe now. Oh. They needn't breathe. Illumination is nighttime. Alright, that's fair. Good. What a messy situation. But we're gonna figure it out. Good. Now I want more liquid. Automation wire deconstruct. Good. Nothing is flashing anymore. Natural gas is hot here. But that's only in that spot. It's cooling down rapidly. Right, we have enough liquid, hopefully. If not, we're gonna have to dig down more. We probably will... we're gonna put the liquid in then here from there. Don't know. But we have the nominal spillage now. Good. Dig out this now. So we can reach. I'm sure these hydroponic farms need dirt soon. Still pouring. Liquid chlorine. 10 key. Yep, here we're gonna get the full tile. And there we're gonna get 3 full tiles. Not sure if I need all 3 full. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't. So let's wait until we have a liquid here. 100 kilograms or so. And that's gonna be good enough. Right. Dum, dum, dum. Wonder if I should streamline a little bit of this area. Just for kicks. As a priority 5. Do we have the gold? Yes. Good. Do we have plastic? We do. Alright. We stopped pouring. 400 kilograms. No power. Somebody needs to run the wheel. Alright. But this is good already. Now, is there anything else? I don't think so. We fix the situation over here. Damage overloading. We enable the auto repair. But duplicates might not be allowed. Let's allow them to fix this and use the toilet. But to fix this. Let's fix this. And then we're going to disallow them again because I don't want the regular duplicants to use this toilet. This is for sleepers only. Good. Yes, the liquid is in. We have another desalinator. We should give it a priority of 9. But yeah, this is good. The alerts suggest radiation in the methanina. And that is non-consequential. Is inconsequential. Can we go here and kill this thing? Utterly full. Right angle move to suppress errands. Utterly full. Welcoming mood. Good. That's very nice, but we're gonna kill them. If we can. I think as a current project, a ladder way down could be good. Just to get to the resources and be able to attack the moo. Because it's eating the gas grass and I don't like that. Good. Pumping again here. Thingy is fixed. Correct, duplicant is on the toilet. And nobody else will use the toilet. Good. Oh, that's right. We could renovate here. This is gonna get done. Yeah, but they don't seem to want to do it. Errands? Yep. Alright, this is gonna be for next time. For now, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in. Don't forget my free wheel spin giveaway on the first of every month, where you can win a Steam game. Just a random Steam game. And if you're very lucky, you're going to win a PlayStation 5. I'm going to participate myself, because I want the PlayStation 5. Not a fan of modern consoles, because they are advertising platforms. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. I would prefer a personal device, like a personal computer, which still is a thing, thankfully. But phone isn't, console isn't anymore. It's very sad. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in, and until next time, have a good day and a good night.